Learning Russian isn't all just about memorizing tenses or cases. It's also about getting a hang of verb aspect. But what is the verb aspect, you will ask me? Привет, студенты! I'm Polina, and in this video we are talking about what is the verb aspect in Russian, how to use it, and how it is linked to English. But before to start, if you like my content, the best way to show it is to hit the like button and drop a comment. This helps me understand what topics you like more, and this also helps me grow my channel. So thank you in advance, and let's get to the point. In Russian, unlike in English, we don't have a classified tenses system like present simple, present continuous, future simple, and so on. Instead, we express them through a so-called verbal aspect. It doesn't matter if we are talking about a near or far or continuous future, for example, like these forms in English, I will do, I will be doing, I will have been doing. We don't express that grammatically. What matters is to show if the action is completed or ongoing. And this way, there are two verb aspects in Russian: perfective and imperfective. You see, in the name we have the word perfect. That refers to something complete, something finished, something done. And as follows, perfective verb signifies a complete action, like what you express through perfect tense in English. It answers the question «что сделать?» Что сделать? What I have done if translating literally. And imperfective verb refers to a not completed action or ongoing action or repeated action. It answers the question что делать? What to do? It's like using simple or continuous tense in English. By the way, even in these two questions, you already see two verb aspects. To do, делать, to have done, сделать. Делать imperfective, сделать perfective. Now, how can we know when to use perfective or imperfective forms? This depends on what you want to highlight in your speech. If you highlight the result, then use perfective form. If you're focused on the process or you're talking about a repeated action, then use imperfective form. Let's take an example. The verb to read means читать. Читать. This will be an imperfective form of this verb. And by the way, if you're learning Russian verbs and you're checking their infinitive forms on internet, most likely, by default, they will be written in the imperfective form. So, читать, imperfective, and perfective form of this verb will be прочитать, прочитать, читать, прочитать. There are different ways of forming a perfective form of verbs, like prefixes, suffixes, or separate words. In this video, I won't dig too much into it, but if you would like me to tell you more about that, then let me know that in the comments and I will make a separate video. So, let's see how we can use the verb читать, so imperfective form, in the context. Я читаю книгу. Я читаю книгу. I'm reading a book. Here we are talking about a process, so we gotta use an imperfective form. By the way, I read and I'm reading are expressed through the same form in Russian. So, for both, we would say «я читаю». Now, let's see how we'll say that in the future. Я буду читать. Я буду читать. I will read or I will be reading. Here, we are also talking about the process, so we also gotta use the imperfective form. And in the past, я читал вчера. Я читал вчера. I was reading yesterday. Again, that it took a while in the past So we show that through the imperfective form. Let's take a look at how different this will be when we are using a perfective form. Прочитать. Прочитать. To have read, literally. In the present, however, we can't use it because the action we are talking about is supposed to be complete. So that can't be in the present, right? So we can use perfective form either in the future or in the past. In the future, instead of using the verb to be, буду, we just conjugate the verb itself as usual. We say я прочитаю книгу. Я прочитаю книгу. I will have read this book. This implies that I will start it and I will complete it. So we focus on the result. And in the past, я прочитал книгу. Я прочитал книгу. I have read the book. Again, focus on the result. And here we are. Now you know the difference between an imperfective and perfective forms of the verb in Russian. I understand that at first that might seem a bit complex, but trust me, as long as you're thinking whether the action you're talking about is complete or ongoing, you won't have any problems using the verb aspect just after a bit of practice. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and drop a comment telling me what topic you would like me to cover next. And don't forget to subscribe not to miss the next lesson. I'll see you soon. Пока-пока.